Welcome back, mitochondrians, to the TheScottSpot. I'm Detective Scott, and you're watching the Parasite Eve Let's Play. Okay, so here we are on, I think this is floor 48? Question mark? I think that's right. We're on the Chrysler Building, just continuing our way up. Real quick note, this is post-commentary, so I'm actually making the commentary after the fact. Reason being is I had problems with the audio file, my voice recording again. This time, however, it was not my fault. It just happened to be that Audacity decided to fuck up, and don't ask me why. So it looks like we have a T left intersection here, but I guess it's going to be harder to fill the dead air with talks about how the maps are laid out, isn't it? Considering that I'm not actually looking at the pages full of maps this time. So I have to come up with actual commentary. Ha! Imagine that from a YouTuber, or a Let's Player, more like. But looks like that was not the right way. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 3 floors to go through, including a boss. A new boss. Wait, no. The first new boss is on floor 50, now I think about it. But it looks like past Scott found the treasure room pretty quickly. We've got... Damn, a monster. Now, I'm not sure if this already happened in one of the videos I recorded or not, or in one of the ones you guys have seen, but there was one video where Aya actually decided not to counter the treasure box. So I actually got a chance to watch it jump around for a second before it just gets blasted to smithereens, which is a nice change. And then in this one, we have a regular tool. We've got tools up the ass. You should have seen when I went back later and when I was recording. To store items, I had to throw away like a lot of medicines and other shit. Like, it's starting to make me kind of nervous about how much shit I'm having to throw away. But hopefully it will be inconsequential, and I will have plenty of medicines for what lies ahead. Medicines isn't a word, is it? There is no plural version of that. Medicine is the plural version of medicine. Or if it's multiple types of medicine, is it then medicines? It's probably just still plain old medicine, huh? Probably. Getting some bullets, which is nice. I always love them bullets. There was something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Corey's feeling better now. I'm feeling better now. Geez, what was it? Oh, new Final Fantasy game, I think. New mobile Final Fantasy game. I think I've talked about this, but Final Fantasy Record Keeper on mobile devices. I really like that game. Like, I am borderline obsessed with it. So try that out if you haven't already. Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about besides Record Keeper was they announced a new Final Fantasy game on mobile called Dissidia Opera Omnia. And I don't know who comes up with these names. It must be just like some guy who has a giant dictionary. But it takes place in the Dissidia universe from what I understand. So it features a bunch of different Final Fantasy characters, but it has voice-acted cutscenes. And there's a bunch more characters in it than you would normally see in a Dissidia game. Like some more of the obscure ones, actually. Not the really obscure ones like Shulk in World of Final Fantasy, but a bunch of other ones. I don't know why I talk about Final Fantasy and stuff to you guys, though, on these Parasite Eve videos. I mean, yeah, they're by the same company, and Chocobos do make a cameo in Parasite Eve, but that's about it. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for Opera Omnia. Looking forward to that. Also tried out Mobius, which seems fun so far, but couldn't be asked to play it for more than a few minutes at a time so far. I don't like it as much as Record Keeper, but again, I just got past the tutorial in Mobius. Alright, looks like I managed to find the top of floor 48, so on to floor 49 there. I'm trying to remember... Oh, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before. This is just a random, I was thinking of, what other relations does Final Fantasy have to Parasite Eve, other than the Chocobo cameo? And they did do a cross-promotion with, I believe it was Dissidia Duodecim, which was the second Dissidia game on PSP. And in that game, Lightning was a new character. And they had that game came around at about the same time as the Third Birthday, which is the third game in the Parasite Eve series. And so they did like this cross-promotional thing where if you like pre-ordered both or got one or something, basically what you could do is you could give Lightning the Aya Brea's outfit from Third Birthday as an alternate costume in Dissidia Duodecim. And I can't remember if this is 100% true, but I think they might have let Aya have Lightning's outfit in the Third Birthday. Could be totally wrong about that, but it was kind of cool. I'll throw up pictures if I can. But, yeah. So I sort of vaguely recall going through this floor and trying to figure out what the layouts of the maps were. What else? Corey came out to his parents recently, which was... Actually, when I say recently, this happened yesterday. So that's really awesome. They didn't take it very well, but that was to be expected. They're super religious. But they still love him, and I guess that's all that really matters right now anyway. Wait till both of our parents find out that we're going to be spending the holidays together. Anyway, let's see. That's neither here nor there. I'm trying to think of other news. Nintendo had that reveal of Super Mario Go, which I'll probably download and try out. If it gets good reviews anyway. Oh, we started playing Paper Mario recently. Paper Mario 64. Corey liked Super Mario RPG a lot when I had him play through that. So we're on to Paper Mario, and depending on who you ask, Paper Mario is better. If you ask me, I think Super Mario RPG is way better, but Paper Mario is still a great game. And so far, he seems to be enjoying it. We just started Chapter 2, so we're not that far into the game yet. But yeah. I'm trying to remember anything else newsworthy that I saw. I know this is kind of old news now, but the second series of Super Mario Amiibo, I found out that the Boo Amiibo actually glows in the dark, so that's on my Amazon wish list. Ooh, 4 chests and a monster to guard them. It's just a squawker. Reminds me of that blue parrot that was in our second beach vacation video, part 2. The one that wanted a cracker. PSG1. Looks like the base stats are okay, but nothing to write home about. A tool, a full cure, and a bullet cap +1, so I'm going to use that promptly. Oh, something else. I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about this, but I really love Lindsay Sterling. If you don't know who that is, she first came into the public eye when she was on, I think it was either America's Got Talent or X Factor. It's the one that had Sharon Osbourne on it. I know that. Whichever one, she was a judge on the panel. But anyway, she does like these choreographed dance/ballet routines with a violin. And basically, it's really awesome. The violin is one of my favorite instruments to listen to in the first place. So this is right up my alley, and she's super cute. Like, she is hot. If you're into like cute looking girls, I guess. Anyway, I've been to one of her concerts before, and it was just amazing. I first heard of her myself because I used to be subscribed to this Zelda fan site, Zelda Informer. I don't really go there anymore, but I was subscribed to them on my RSS, and she started out on YouTube, and after, she obviously failed America's Got Talent or whatever show that was, and basically she did a bunch of like video game and show like popular culture type inspired things. Like, I know she had like a Halo song and a Zelda song and a Pokemon song, and they were all great. So that's how I first heard of her, but she's moved on to she's had 3 full albums released now of her own original music, and it's all great. And I've been one of her concerts in Atlanta before, and that was really, really awesome. Like, favorite concert I've been to, probably. So anyway, I said all that to say this. There is a new, I just found out this today, and I think this is like old news now, but she has a new album out, a 3rd album, which I'm excited about because I haven't heard all the songs yet, and I just didn't even know about it. But I also found out at the same time that she's on tour again, and she's going to be near Tennessee again next month in October. So we've got, she's going to be in Memphis, Nashville, and Atlanta, and I really want to go to one of those. And I'm going to take Corey too, because I think I kind of introduced him to Lindsey Sterling, and he seemed to like it. Okay, and we made it to the 50th floor. So, as I said in the past, every 10th floor, the boss floors, they have a predetermined layout, so they aren't randomly generated at all. So, apparently, I was probably, as I was still standing there, it was probably because I was looking back to try to find the 50th floor map. Because you gotta turn back a few pages to get to those maps in the guide. But onward to glory. And as usual, the 10th floor maps are also usually kind of long by default. I think this one like winds all the way around a couple times. But oh well. We'll get there fast enough if we just believe in Aya. Looks like I purposefully made it a point to run right through that sludge in the last screen. Aya's gonna slip. You get that gel on the bottom of your shoe. Then she definitely won't be running fast. Never seen a blue chameleon. I wonder, can chameleons turn blue? That's probably true, but can't say for sure. Lots of fire hydrants here. Gotta make sure these halls stay safe. Oh, already at the storage room. If I'm thinking of this is the same map that I think it was, then this may be an actually kind of small floor. We'll see though. CM Suit 1. Decent stats, and it has auto med on it, which I think I was confused about because I didn't recognize that symbol when I was recording this. But basically it's like auto potion, but instead it heals statuses automatically, or status ailments like blind and such. And then we've got a tool and a full recover. A full recover should also restore all statuses. Is there an item in this game that restores all statuses? Or all HP and all statuses is what I meant to say. I know there's an item that heals all statuses and an item that heals your HP completely, like the full recover, but I'm not sure if there's anything past that. Ooh, this is an interesting layout. Apparently I needed to go down there, so maybe this is a different layout than I thought. However, it looks like the monsters aren't going to let us get close. Those guys just look gross. Like they're all green and yellow. They kind of look like a little bit like some kind of like mutant version of the Flood from Halo. Weird for Halo to come up twice in one video. Huh. Then we just keep on moving. I think I'm remembering what this layout looks like now. Yeah, we're gonna go straight up from here and then go a couple screens and then there'll be a... Oh, okay, maybe not. No, I'm just confused. Maybe this is the right hall I'm thinking of. There should be like a couple screens leading straight up and then... Oh, okay, I'm just totally wrong. I have no idea where we are apparently. I'll be interested to see the last floors of this place, so. Anyway, how are you guys? How's everybody doing out there? Apparently I thought it was a good idea to heal right before the boss, which was probably smart. However, spoiler alert, I don't think the 40th floor boss was anything too much to worry about. The 50th floor boss, which I've already recorded, he was actually surprisingly, he hit hard, so look forward to that in like 4 videos. I'm trying to like follow the map in my head and map it out in my head so I can get an idea of which one this is, and I think we're going to be at the boss room here. Yep. So what is it? It is the Triceratops. I almost forgot about him. Triceratops 2. And he basically works exactly the same as the Triceratops one from the museum, but he just does a lot more damage now. And I'm wondering, I think that eventually before we fight the final boss we're going to get rid of the 5-shot effect on the TheScottSpot. Just because it's not good to be stuck in one place while she fires at least 5 shots and maybe 10. Our firepower is making up for that, but we can't dodge at all. And look, I mean, she did a counterattack a second ago that, you know, further kept her in one place. So I can understand like a one-shot counter, but other than that, this guy better drop a lot of bullets. He's making me use a lot. Yeah, so if I hadn't healed promptly, that could have been dangerous. And there's the Chrysler Key 4, so now we can get all the way up here. And next episode, we'll move on to floor 41, begin the next ascent. Only 37 floors to go, so yeah, we're over halfway. That's nice to think of. Seems we've been at it for a while. I've enjoyed it though, in a weird way. Like it certainly makes recording easy because I know there's not going to be any surprises like as to how long something takes really, or if I have to stop and grind or get lost or something. Like I know exactly what I'm doing now at this point. But before we end the video, we have to actually get out of here. Because of course, as we do on every 10th floor, I have to return to the NYPD precinct to store a bunch of my junk, or I won't be able to get all the valuable treasures from the next set of floors. Now, if I recall correctly, this is a plus-shaped hallway, and then on the left here is going to be the elevator. Right? Right. I'm glad past Scott didn't make a fool of me. Although I guess it wouldn't have even been past... Whoa! She had a little stutter step there. Don't trip, Aya. And then we'll go all the way down to the first floor. There we go. It's starting to take longer and longer to scroll down to the first floor. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys again next time for the next set. I'm Detective Scott. I will see you mitochondrians next time at the TheScottSpot. Later.